Good morning, everybody. This is Spiritual Teacher for you, and welcome for being here to this pick a deck reading. So I asked Spirit to give me one card each for each group, and so now to choose your group, I thought it would be easier to roll a dice and show you the number. And then if you resonate with that number, then maybe that's the group for you. You can pick a deck literally any way that you would like. If you're drawn to one right now, then that's probably the deck for you. But let's do the roll of the dice for fun. Okay, so we have a 6 on this one. We have a 7 on this one. And we got a 3 on this one. So I'm going to pause the video, give you a chance to choose your deck, and you may choose to listen to all 3 of them. You may choose 2 decks or 1 deck, or if none of these are resonating with you, then maybe this isn't the reading for you. So just go with how you feel. Group 1, welcome to your reading. It just showed 1:22 on the clock, and I'm feeling a very strong connection to numbers this morning. So I feel like with me getting out the dice that there may be, I don't know, I'm feeling some teacher vibes in this group, or maybe just in the whole reading for those tuning in. So the number you chose was 6. And 6 is a very nourishing number. It's about stability and harmony and unconditional love. 6 is, the sum of 3 and 3, which is about expression and creativity. But we're not going to focus on 3. We're going to focus on 6 is what I'm getting from Spirit. They said, nope, you're going down the wrong path there. That's funny. Okay, so let's look at your card and see what you got for your reading. You got the Fool, which is amazing because that means you are starting something brand new. You are starting, I just sense that your life is starting something new. This could be a new career, a new job. This could be a new relationship. I'm sensing it could be a friendship. I just heard like a restaurant, like maybe someone's opening a restaurant, or maybe you are going to a new restaurant and something might happen there that begins this new journey. That's funny. So that's how we used to run away as kids, right? With the little stick and the bag. And I just watched a movie called Unfrosted with Jerry Seinfeld about the story, a parody basically of how Pop-Tarts came to be. I enjoyed it. And so at the beginning, there's this kid that's running away from home and he has this little stick in his little red bag. So it kind of reminds me of that. So I'm almost wondering if you're needing to leave something behind in order to start this new journey. I'm getting some travel for sure because that kid was going places, let me tell you. And he just stopped into a diner where Jerry Seinfeld happened to be sitting. And so this kid listened to the story of how Pop-Tarts came to be. So maybe that's another message that sometimes we just need to sit and listen or observe rather than talking and acting and doing. So with this new journey comes new journey energy, meaning you have this fire and this light underneath you. I'm sensing some of you are passionate. I'm sensing others are not sure where they're headed. And so you feel like something new is coming, but you have no idea what it is. So let's get into your reading and see about this journey you are about to take, whether it's with another person, whether it's traveling. Yeah, I'm definitely sensing traveling with someone here. So I'm sensing a traveling, like not a well planned travel, almost like spontaneous travel here. So good for you, because that takes a brave person to do that. All right. Let's see what we got here. Where do we want to go? What's this? Where's this journey taking us, Spirit? What do you want to tell Group 1 about this journey they're beginning? Okay, let me get a few cards out, and then I can tell your story, your messages from Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here, and you being here and providing these messages. That popped out into the right spot, too. How about that? So things are falling into place for you. I definitely feel that. Okay, that's good news. I just saw 555 on the clock, and 5 is a number of change. Especially 555, that means big change is coming, but I'm sensing that this change is getting to, okay, so I think that's enough for now. Getting to the place of where you want to go. It's a freedom that you've been wanting. I'm also 5 is with spontaneity, like choosing to be spontaneous, which is kind of the vibe I was feeling from the Fool for some people, is that it doesn't have to be a very thoroughly planned out journey. It's almost like you just are trusting the universe at this point to bring you what you need to go on this journey. So let's see. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, you should trust the universe to bring you. You should just let go and trust. Wow, there is such a cool sense of freedom right now that I'm feeling, and the universe is really on your. The spirit is strongly saying that they will take care of you. They will bring you the resources you need. They will get you the connections you need. They will make things go smoothly for you. They will protect you as long as you trust. If something doesn't go the way you think it should go, if a flight gets canceled, or you just have this strong sense that you shouldn't be going down that road but a different road, that is spirit. That is them protecting you and keeping you on your highest path. So that is amazing. I am sensing you have ended a cycle. Like, it has ended. There's no waiting on it to end. There's no about to end. This has ended, and you have started a new cycle in your life. So maybe that's what this new journey is just starting this new cycle. And I'm sensing that the cycle that you just completed was one that you will never, I don't even see it as a cycle anymore, because it's over. That is an old cycle that will never come back. This is a brand new phase of your life. Okay. So you'll look back on this time of your life and be like, you'll see this phase as a separate phase. I have phases in my life where, I was a kid. That was my phase. Teenager phase. Before getting married, after getting married, before getting divorced, after getting divorced, kind of thing. So this is like, you'll see it as a chunk of your life that started at this time. So the Wheel of Fortune is very fortunate to show up here, because you truly have, I say luck, but it's really the universe just supporting you as you go on this new journey. So let's see what else we got. Okay, we got the 5 of Wands reversed. So it does seem that you have a lot going on internally, like you're not really sure. You're confused. And I think that's why Spirit is here to straighten you out and tell you to just let go and trust. That is the huge message here, is just surrender to trusting that Spirit, or that things can happen for you without you making them happen. Things will come into your life without you going after them, as long as you hold that vibration in you. I'm getting okay, so moldavite. If you have moldavite, I feel like that would be a very awesome stone for you. It's a stone of transformation. my third eye is lighting up right now, so I'm trying to see if there's a message coming through for you. And it came. So you are being a little avoidant here because you know something has to happen and you are avoiding doing it because it's low priority, but it's nagging always, which is this inner conflict I'm sensing in you. What else am I sensing here? I'm sensing that you feel an impossible decision about someone. But Spirit is saying that it doesn't let go of that worry and stress and this low. I feel this like anxiety, a constant like buzz of anxiety that you always have. And Spirit is strongly encouraging you to let it go so that they can just bring it. Keep living your life in the way that makes you happy and feel good. That is your main objective, is to feel good, because when you feel good, you are attracting your desires quicker to you. You're allowing the universe the space to bring these things to you. So I'm sensing that with this stress and worry of someone in your life, or you're not sure which direction to go in, I feel like it's related to someone, but it could be a job, maybe a boss. Maybe you're worried to talk to your boss about something important at work, or maybe you're ready to quit and you just don't have the oomph in you to go, hey, I'm done. This is my 2 weeks, month, whatever, 12:17 on the clock, which is a very 12:22. So twos are, you might be seeing 222 in your life, 22, 12, 12. All signs of, actually, let's look up what 12:12 is. Okay, so it's so it is a time of spiritual awakening and alignment with your higher purpose. This could be a sign that now's the perfect time to take a leap of faith, such as a career change or advancement. 12:12 is a message conveying new beginnings, trust and timing. So, yeah, there's a reason that number came out. New beginnings, trust and timing. Wow, that's amazing. I love it. I love it, Spirit. And then you have the Judgment card, which is letting me know that you seriously have ended a cycle. This card always reminds me when it comes up that when you enter the gates, or you're at the gates of heaven, and this is the story that's been told my whole life. I don't necessarily believe this. I'm just saying what I'm reminiscing on something I grew up with, but that live your life trying to be as good as you can, and then you get up to the gates of heaven, and then you're judged. You're judged whether you can get in or not. I even went to a play, like it was burned into my memory. I was just a kid, probably like around 11, and I went to this church, and we waited for hours in an auditorium to go in to this like play, and they had set up all these rooms in the church to play out the story of a person's life and then going to heaven. And And it was very like visual, and they did, in my kids' brain, they did an amazing job. I need to ask the grown-ups that were with me at the time if they remember that and what their perspective was at the time. But I will never forget the one room we went into, and the person had died, and so they were at the gates, and so they were being judged, and this person at a podium was saying, you did this and you did this and you do this, and then they said you cannot enter heaven. And as a kid, I was like devastated. I was like, oh my gosh, so you can be a good person, but just because you do this one thing bad, you go straight to hell? It was so a little bit traumatizing, And so I understand what they were trying to do now as an adult, but back then it kind of formed a lot of my foundational beliefs about spirit, and it took a long time. It took a very long time for me uh, to realize what I truly believed and what I feel like the truth is. And so whenever I see this card, it reminds me of the pressure we put on ourselves to do the right thing all the time. And so we judge ourselves constantly on whether what we're doing is good or bad. And I think Spirit wants me to explain to you that when it comes to what you choose to do with your life, that you are the only judge, but also there needs to be forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Yeah, there needs to be forgiveness and understanding of where you were at, what you were doing. So I'm sensing there needs to be a forgiveness of yourself very strongly in order for you to release this inner conflict you have, in order to allow the universe to bring you what you are desiring and fulfill your wishes with this new beginning in your life. Wow. Spirit is so on your side. I just see you surrounded completely by spirit, and just kind of it's actually a funny image. I just see them going, yes, yes, you're getting hot. No, you're going cold. You're going cold. Oh, yeah. Kind of like this game that I used to play in the classroom, where I would hide math facts around the room and they would have to go find them. It was one of their favorite games. People love finding stuff. And so they would struggle. Sometimes I'd be like, ooh, you're really hot. You're hot. Oh, you're on fire, And if they were, I'm like, I'm getting cold up in here. That's what I feel like your spiritual team is doing with you. So really listen on those times where you're getting close and you're getting warm. You feel different. I can tell when I'm going away from the true message of a reading, because it starts to feel irrelevant. I get confused. I start doubting myself. And then when I'm more on point with the message, I'm a continuous flow of speech. I'm not saying all the time. I really feel the message in my soul, So I know that this is coming out for you, Group 1. And so I want to see if there's anything else from Spirit that you would like to come forward. We're just making these short readings today. 9 of Wands. So Spirit is strongly encouraging you. You might also be interested in watching my latest collective reading. It's not a pick a deck. It was the collective reading I did yesterday, because this came out as well to keep persistence, to keep going. Because if you stop, which I don't think you could at this point, you've come too far, you know too much, you're aware of too many things. You couldn't stop if you wanted to. The Wheel of Fortune is going to, your team of spirits is going to I don't want to say force you, because we all have choices in our will, but they are going to strongly help guide you. And if you choose to keep going, they are going to be there holding you up. See how he's holding on to this last wand there that he has? Like, take the rest of the strength that you have and put your all into whatever you're heading towards. Put your all into it. Stop holding back. Stop saying, I'll do that tomorrow. Stop putting it on the back burner. Spirit wants you to do that thing now. Okay? I'm sensing some of you going, it doesn't feel like the right time. And Spirit says you will know when it's the right time, because it will come easy. If it feels forced, then it's not the right time. If it feels like a natural cadence and a natural situation, then it is the right time. And I just saw 20:55 on the time, so that lets me know that yes, the time will come when change will be inevitable, and you will feel it, and it will just go smoothly, is what I'm sensing from Spirit. So group 1, you have amazing things heading your way. Give yourself a break. You're doing an amazing job. Remember to have fun. I'm sensing that Spirit has more messages, though. I was about to end your reading, but let's see what else Spirit has for you. Okay. All right. So we got 4 of Swords reversed, 7 of Swords reversed, and 4 of Pentacles. Okay, group 1, you are really struggling. I think Spirit wanted to show me where you're going, so that when I got to this point, that you would understand that where you're going is a beautiful place. And the only person stopping you, well, you know the answer to this, is you, your own judgment of yourself. Okay. So with this Knight of Wands coming out, I see why the rest of this came out. But Swords energy, you just are thinking so much. It really, your thoughts are just, you're in your head. I can feel it. You're also worried about money. And it's not that you're worried about money, but your relationship with money is a little out of balance, is what I'm sensing. Or like or you place too much of your worth around money. So I'm sensing that Spirit wants you to change that, because, and this is a cliche saying, but it doesn't go with you when you die. If money was so important, wouldn't it go with us when we died? Like, no, it stays. Our worth, our value is nothing to do with money. The amount of money you have is solely depending upon the amount that you allow into your life, the frequency that you are on in order to allow money into your life. And that all depends on how you value yourself. Some people have no trouble getting money, and it's because they don't place this value on money. They place value on other things, and money sustains them to be able to do those things. And I think Spirit is strongly encouraging you, and this is where I know it's going to be hard, but they're encouraging you to have faith and trust that the universe can bring you money for what you need. So stop focusing on money, because it's not actual money that you want. You think you do, but you want the things that money gets you. So I'm getting that message clearly for someone here in group 1. This could be the whole group. But let's address this 4 and 7 of Swords. So this 7 of Swords lets me know that you really do take a lot of time in your head to convince yourself that everything is fine. I just see you saying, it's fine, it's okay, it's fine. It's like you're lying to yourself, and it's okay It's okay to go, you know what, things are not fine. I'm not okay. I'm really struggling every day. Something has to change. It's like in that moment when you make that a confession to yourself, and listen, it doesn't have to be to anybody else, just to yourself. Nobody has to know what you're going through inside unless you want them to. So, Spirit is encouraging you to be honest with yourself. I don't know why that's so hard for us. I think because it means that we have to see past the lie that we've been telling ourselves, and it puts the responsibility back onto us. Because when we go, it's fine, everything's fine. It's okay, it's fine. I'm surrounded by fire, but it's fine. We're basically denying ourselves the truth, and we are not protecting ourselves. We're really hurting our inner selves by doing that, because it's losing trust in us. Would you want your parent to be like, everything's fine, when you know that something's very wrong? No, you want them to tell you, you want them to be honest, and you want to get it, you want to go through it together with them, to be that supportive person and to spend as much time as you can with them. And so I feel like that was a message, by the way, for this group, is to spend some time with your parents if they are still here with you. That is important, because none of us are getting, we're all heading towards the inevitable crossing over. So, we have this life to really get the time that we need with our parents. So that was a very strong message coming through there. So yeah, you wouldn't want your parent lying to you. So why would you lie to yourself that everything's not fine? But it is. But when you're lying about it and you don't actually feel that way, then it's not, it's just hurting you. So Spirit wants you to be honest with yourself. And then that's when, your higher self's like, okay, you do want to change. You're accepting that things, you don't like how things are. So you are going to work together to create a different reality. So yeah, you're thinking too much. You're trying to plan too much. You're trying to force things to happen a certain way. And the more you do that, the more confusing, the more inner conflict you have. And Spirit just wants you to let go. I know it's like one of the hardest things. And I even hear you going, how the heck do I let go? How do you just let go? You just stop caring? Kind of. You kind of do. You just stop caring so much, and you start going, wait a second. This is my life. My life is worth living. I want to have fun. What's stopping me? Oh, I don't have much money in my account. So you're telling me you couldn't go walk out in nature right now for free? You can't hit up a friend and say, you want to go to the park with me? Yes, that's gas and time. I get that. But it's when you start doing these things, when you start doing things that you enjoy, that Spirit goes, oh, they do want these good things for themselves. They do want to feel good. Okay, well, let's send them this other good feeling thing. It's like you're proving that you do want it by trusting the universe to bring it to you. Okay. All right, you guys, that is it for you. You've got big things coming your way. And you know what the relieving thing is? You don't have a lot of thinking to do. You've already done the thinking. Spirit wants you to stop thinking. And they want you to just relax and have fun. Rest. And by rest, I don't mean just laying on your couch scrolling through TikTok or whatever. Yes, I'm calling you out, whoever you are. If that's a thing, you maybe need to take TikTok off your home screen, take Facebook off your home screen. You don't have to delete it, but this real rest, like real rest, quality rest, meditating, getting still, getting quiet so that your brain can stop overthinking and your body can heal. Okay? All right, group one, love you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. On to group two. All right, group two, you had the number 7, but with the dots. So oh no. Subitizing. Okay. I was like, I've been out of the classroom too long. I can't even think of the word. So, as a young learner of math, kids learn to subitize, meaning they should be able to look at these dots and know what number it is immediately. So, we all know that's 5, that's 4, that's 9. 1. But when kids are learning numbers, that doesn't come so easy. So the message I'm getting for you is, and eventually they should be able to know that the 3 going down is the 6. And if they add one more, it's the 7. So 6 plus 1 is 7. So there's almost like you have to walk before you can run type situation here I'm sensing in group 2. So group 2, I'm sensing that you have an impatience about you right now, that like you want to be where you want to go, but spirit is very strongly saying that you have to do this first before you can do this, and you have to do this before you can do this, I'm getting the example of the person who started in, their job is just like the lowest of the low, and 40 years later they're in this top position in the company. There are some people, it's very rare, but there are some people who do jump. But you know what? There's a reason for that, and that's not, and I'm getting another message to not compare your progress to others, that your progress is different from another person's. They may have jumped into this role before you and seemingly has everything, but you don't know their whole situation. We do too much judging and comparing, but we don't know everything. So I'm getting a strong message to trust that the steps you are taking are the correct steps in order to get to where you're going. So let's see. And 7 is spirituality and intuition, retreat, self-awareness. So I am getting a sense that this is a time of releasing yourself or separating yourself from energies around you, because Spirit's encouraging you to listen to your own intuition and your energy and your self-awareness. And it's hard to do that when you have other people's energy around you. I just saw 33 on the clock, which is about mind, body, spirit, expression, creativity. So I do sense others around you a lot, actually. And that's why I think you got this number 7, to actually pull back from them a little bit in order to stay with your energy and stay with your thoughts and to honor them and be strong with them. It's okay. You don't have to be stubborn. You can change your mind about things, but just follow your intuition, your gut. Okay? All right, so let's see what your card is. The 2 of Pentacles reverse. So there's a loss of balance here. Feel like you're focusing on things that Spirit encourages you to focus on other things. Like you're focused so much on something at the expense of something else, which means you've gotten out of balance. I'm sensing, since it's with Pentacles, that this is money related or financial related. So yeah, let's get some more. Let's get some more cards about this. Let's see what this energy is. For group 2, what have they gotten out of balance here? All right, let's clear some of this energy out from the last group. I think that's why it has, it's not being very cooperative. Okay, clear some of that energy out. There we go. Okay, now let's see. This is for group 2. Group 2's guides. What messages do you have for group 2? Okay, immediately. I knew there was too much energy going on in there from group 1. Okay. Let's see. It is another pentacle. So I definitely am sensing financial matters here. Just material things. Maybe business related. Okay. All right. We're going to go with it. All these cards that have come out. Okay. Let's start there. So, So I am sensing that you're working very hard. You're doing a lot of what you would consider hard work every day. You're putting a big effort. But it makes me wonder if you're putting too much focus on okay, so I'm sensing this need to refocus on the actual goal and then just get the job done. I'm sensing that there needs to be some actual focus and hard work on what the goal actually is. Sorry about all the actuals there, but I'm sensing, that's where the off balance is. I'm sensing that you've lost focus on your actual goal. Like you're getting distracted. There Okay, so many messages are coming through. All right, group 2. So I'm getting that from Spirit that you had your goals and your focus, and then here comes love to distract you. Oh, sorry, I don't know why it's so funny. But I'm just sensing that you just now got to the point that you were really working hard on getting, your savings built up, paying off debt. You were getting a little, you were able to buy things, because you had a little bit of extra money. You were getting there. You were working hard towards it. You saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and then here comes love. And if you don't, well, the good thing is, though, this was a very deep divine love. This is a very stirred feelings in you that you weren't sure you still had kind of love. This is a relationship that's really just really making you feel things. And I sense this. Oh, I'm almost wondering if this is related to group 1 as well, but I am sensing a confusion and inner conflict in you because you want to work on these goals that you set out for yourself, but now this new energy is in your life and you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how to focus. Which is why the moon card came out, because now there's this anxiety and worry that you have added to what you had already had before. And then there's the Hierophant, which as soon as I saw the Hierophant, the thought that the message I heard in my head was breaking away from tradition, because this is a card of tradition. And like following tradition and having spiritual knowledge. And it kind of reminds me of, just like this spiritual leader, this person that people go to for advice. Okay, wait a second. So my first thought when I saw it was going against tradition when it comes to love. Like, I think you have this order in your head of how a relationship should go, and I'm sensing that you've got to let go of that, because the only reason you meet the person, y'all flirt, then you go to the next level and the next level, and it progresses. And I'm getting a very strong message that your love is not going to go the typical way. And even though this is upright, it's not like it's reversed. Yeah, I'm sensing that your love is not the love that is in your life, or that has come into your life, or is about to come into your life, is not going to go the traditional way. I'm also sensing from the Hierophant card that you don't be afraid to ask for advice from either a professional. Maybe you want to get spiritual advice. Maybe you even want to ask your priest or preacher, or it could be a tarot reader, could be a family member, someone you completely trust, that you regard as someone who can connect with spirit. It's almost like this card came forward with two messages to say the love that is entering your life, or has entered, is not a traditional love, and it won't follow the traditional trajectory of falling in love. And also to say that you can ask for advice. You can ask someone who seems to have a higher understanding of things, is what I'm sensing. Okay, so let's get some more, because I want to know more about this new love in your life. And I am sensing love, like, and I'm sensing that scares you. And there's still mystery around this love. Like, it's so new that you're not sure what to do with it. It's so new that you have it's like the newness of everything. You're just not sure. You question everything. You're full of anxiety and worry. There's mystery. You're not sure how they feel. I am getting, though, to listen to your intuition, and if you're dreaming, to pay attention to your dreams, because spirit can. Oh, yeah, that's another message. I don't know if it's for everybody in this group, but definitely someone here. Spirit is saying, pay attention to your dreams, because that's where you will find this advice, this spiritual advice. I just saw 4333 333 on the clock. So yeah. Spirit is definitely saying they're trying to convey messages for you in your dreams. So maybe keep a dream journal, or just as soon as you wake up, maybe type into your phone, like text to yourself. That's what I do sometimes. Okay, let's see what else. What else for group 2? Seeing 44 on the clock, and 12. 12 came in strongly for group 1. So I do feel like this group is connected to group 1 as well. I just wish I could go back and tell group 1 that group 2 is connected to them. So 44 makes 8, which is about manifesting. And 4 is about commitment and balance. And spiritual protection. So, yeah. I do sense that you have spirit guides that would love to give you a message just for you, I'm sensing. And really to pay attention to your dreams, because that's how they want to do it. Okay, so now we have the Seven of Cups reversed, and this is a cup of, a card, a cup, huh? So I do sense your emotions are very heavily involved right now. And you feel overwhelmed. Yeah, this is another card of being out of focus on your actual goals. Um, you feel overwhelmed by options, but Spirit is encouraging you to continue forth as if this love wasn't even there. That's what I just heard. To continue doing what you were doing before this energy came in. And we're not looking at this energy as bad. It's absolutely beautiful. But Spirit acknowledges that you are growing and that you have a lot of thoughts, and you're worried about your finances. And so you're going to need to let this love develop without you worrying about it. Without you over analyzing and trying to figure it out. There's no figuring it out. I told you, because it's not a traditional love. So you can't figure it out. Stop doing that. Stop questioning and wondering. Just enjoy these feelings of flirtatiousness and desire, and instead of torturing yourself with them, let them be something to enjoy. Because otherwise you're just going to be overwhelmed. Okay. You're trying to control. That's what I'm sensing. You're trying to control. Look at all these things. Look at all these things. You think you can control that? No, that's up to the universe. I almost turned that card over like, we're done with that. We're done thinking that way. So Spirit really wants you to just surrender into these feelings of love and fun and excitement, and acknowledge that you can feel this way. That you are feeling this way. Acknowledge it. I sense this hesitation in you that, again, this worry card keeps coming forward. You have so much anxiety and worry here. Like, it's overwhelming. So the Eight of Cups, which this is Seven of Cups, and then we have the Eight of Cups. With all of this overwhelmment, I am sensing that you're going to be letting go of something because it doesn't fit in your life anymore. And this card looks very physical, like you're physically walking away from something or letting something go. But I'm sensing that you're actually letting go of a feeling. You're letting go of a feeling that you have that no longer serves you. Which this card can look rather depressing, And there's the moon again. We have the moon again. So there's a lot of mystery and secretness and hiddenness here. And I think that's part of the draw to this new relationship, is that there's so much mystery and secrecy to it that it's almost like you want to figure it out. So this is like forging a new path, which makes sense why you had the Two of Pentacles. So I'm sensing that you are going to allow yourself, or Spirit is encouraging you to allow yourself to let go of this worry and anxiety, this feeling that you have to control everything and you have to know what's going to happen. You're not going to know the future. Spirit wants you to let it unfold as it's supposed to. So Spirit again is encouraging me to tell you to refocus on your goals. Because as you do that, you become this person that you feel worthy of the love that you want, instead of having all this anxiety and worry about acceptance and money, because with dating comes spending money. So I sense that there a little bit. Not a lot. That's not like a make or break, but I'm sensing you wanted to be in a different place in your finances when you found this love and you feel like things are out of order. It's not happening the way you pictured it in your head, And that can be frustrating. This overwhelm, it's frustrating, But you're going to be letting go of that kind of thinking. You're going to refocus on your goals, and you're going to, this is also a card of self-love. I'm sensing that you're, by focusing back on your goals like you've been trying to do, and you might have gotten distracted a little bit, but now I'm sensing that you will refocus back on this self-love by focusing on your goals, showing up for yourself, and really following through and seeing some of your goals actually being fulfilled. And it's going to be a wonderful feeling. And this anxiety and worry you will let go of. Okay? All right. My logical brain tells me to get the romance and love cards because of this love right here. Yeah. Okay. Well, now my heart's telling me. So we will probably end. Okay. Well, I'm just going to, because this jumped right out. They all jumped right out, so I'm going to put them out there. Wow. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Yep, we know that love's coming in. The ex. Healing from past heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. So your ex's energy is still in your life. I think that's part of the worry too. Like, I almost sense like you consider your ex when you're looking at new possibilities. And that's something you need to let go of. This energy with your ex, you need to cut the cord. And I'm also sensing you may need that spiritual help, like help cutting the cord spiritually. You can do it yourself. It's literally a matter of envisioning a cord. I always see like a light string attached from me to someone else, and then I just take my divine scissors and I snip it. And if one snip don't feel right, I snip it some more until I feel like the connection, and then I see the cords fall away from each other, and I can instantly feel a disconnect. So maybe that's something you need to do. Falling fast. Yeah. Of course you're falling fast. That's why you're getting distracted from your goals. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Wow. And then love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. So, and I feel like that relates to this mystery of this love that has entered your life. So Spirit knows how you're feeling. You can stop denying it. You can stop avoiding it. You feel the way you feel, and there's nothing wrong with that. But have the awareness to maintain focus on these goals that you had for yourself. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? Let's see. For group 2, is there any more messages that want to come through for group 2? Group 2's messages. Okay, let's see here. All right. Okay. Wow, look at that. We got 2 of Cups. You got the 2 of Pentacles, and now you got the 2 of Cups reversed. Both of these reversed. You've got the 5 of Wands reversed. And the 9 of Wands again? Sorry, this came out. This came out in the first group as well. So I do. This also came out in the first group. So you're definitely connected to group 1. You may need to go back and watch that. I just saw 55:05 on the clock. And again, that's about change and freedom. And yeah. Okay. So 2 of Cups is okay. So not only did Spirit saying you've lost focus, you're out of balance with your goals, your financial stuff, but also that there is an imbalance in a relationship. So reevaluate this situation. And with the 9 of Wands, this is just stay persistent. Stick to your plan. Cultivate, I don't think that's the right word, that strength that you have inside. Bring it forward. You are facing challenges, and Spirit wants you to stay strong. Staying strong doesn't mean staying stressful, though. I got that loud and clear just now. Stress and being busy does not equal strength. Strength is to have the courage to make a decision, to show up for yourself on a daily basis. That is strength. Okay. And then with 5 of Wands, inner conflict, which I knew that from the 7 of Cups that was reversed there. So yeah, I'm not sensing, well, the thought entered my head that does this, actually, let me ask that question with my yes or no. Does this new person, this new love, I knew I was going to use these. I'm so glad. Does this new love have the best of intentions? Do they, or no, my question is, do they feel the same way about you as you do them? How about that? Is the feelings in this new relationship mutual? Let's see. Okay. Are the feelings in this relationship, this new love, are they mutual? Do both parties have the same level of love? Because you never want to be with someone who doesn't match what you're giving. All right, yes. So fortune is on your side. An unprecedented rise in vitality awaits you. A second wind brings a phenomenal opportunity for conquering those impossible peaks. There will be a streak of positivity within your day-to-day life. Get ready for everything to turn out incredibly easy and joyful. That's awesome. So this love in your life, and that's why it's bringing up all of this inner conflict in you, all of this questioning and worrying and anxiety and not feeling worthy because you're not where you wanted to be when you met someone like this. And you can feel yourself falling fast, and we always are cautious of that, but Spirit is saying, and let's use another source of yes or no. I'm going to use my pendulum. So just know that this way is yes and this way is no, okay? And it's not that exaggerative of a movement, but let's see. Is the love in this new relationship mutual? Do the two people in this relationship have a balanced feeling towards each other of love? So that is also a yes, you guys. So you can either decide to trust what Spirit is telling you now. It's funny because we'll trust some things and because they'll resonate, and then other things that we find too good to be true, We don't trust. And that is a reflection of the value that you hold in yourself. Because if you don't trust that this is a yes, because I'm sensing as I pull this out that you're doubting it, that you're like, oh, they don't feel the same way I feel about them. They're not falling fast. I would find out. All right, Spirit, any more messages? Hold on. Come on. Come on. Too many. No, I can't decide from there. Let's narrow that down. If you want another message, let's get one card, okay? One card, please. Thank you. So the Five of Swords. So there's conflict here. Misplaced pride. A disagreement. A no-win situation. So yeah, there needs to be a different solution than what you're thinking. Oh, come on. What else? I thought y'all were done. Okay. We've got 10 of Cups reversed and then the Page of Pentacles. So the 10 of Cups reversed means happiness feels just out of reach for you. Which it makes sense because you were working hard towards your goals. Bam, here comes this love. Now you're questioning everything. Now you feel like you can't trust your gut. I'm even getting another message from the Hierophant that you know more and you know how you feel more than anybody else would. So trust your own feelings. And you're confused. And so Spirit is, I'm not sure. Okay, I think for some of you, this disappointment card is about letting go of a thought that you have that's not serving you, but also that there is, for some of you, not all of you, that someone or something, or maybe even you, is letting go of a relationship. Could be a friendship that you're having to let go of, or letting go of maybe this ex that came up here. Definitely something has to be let go of in order for this new love to thrive. So and I feel like it could be very specific on what for a lot of people. If you're interested in knowing more, you can hit me up for a personal reading and we can dive deeper into what you will be letting go. You can find those links on the description under this video. But also we have this Page of Pentacles, which is, yeah, you've got money coming in. You've got a financial opportunity. You may get a new job. You may start making more money at your current job. You may get a raise, but there is fortune coming your way. It's new, and you have to feel worthy of it for it to come in. Okay, that is where we will end there. I am sending so much love your way, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your energy and taking the time to be here. If you want to connect with me and share your energy with me, you can like, comment, and subscribe. And again, you can look for those personal reading links. I am on Etsy. I am on Fiverr. And yeah, you can check out my other social medias, Facebook, Instagram. I'm now on TikTok. So I will see you around. All right, group 3. I'm pretty sure I rolled a 3 for you guys, but when I looked over there, it was on the 2. So I think it rolled a little bit, but I think maybe that means those are both of your numbers, even though you might have chosen this group for the 3. But let me tell you, 3 is about expressing expression, how we express ourselves through mind, body, and spirit. Really tapping into joy and celebration with others. Creativity. 3 is definitely a number for creation and creativity. And then 2 is a number for relationships, for balance, for making a choice, for being patient, the contrast between light and dark, opposites, yin and yang. So that's so funny. I promised you when I looked over, I was like, I don't remember rolling a 2. And so how it got to be a 2, I'm not very sure, but I do feel like that's part of your message. And, yin and yang and light and dark. And I'm really picking up on relationship stuff here. And that's indicative of like a very high level soulmate relationship or twin flame here. I have not mentioned that word nor even thought to do so in any of the other groups. So if you were drawn to group 3, then I feel a very strong relationship in your life, either coming in or already there. And 3 and 2 together make 5, which is a number of change. But it also can mean a new adventure, being curious about things, like looking more. I'm really sensing like discovering, your sensuality, like really tapping into your divine goddess and feminine self, or even your divine masculine, just really showing up as a sensual creature, one who is curious and goes after what they want, and very spontaneous. So this group, you've got some interesting energy so far, that I'm very curious to tap into now. So let's see what we got here. I shuffled a lot before because I felt like it just needed to be shaken up. So that is a message, I believe, from Spirit, that you just need it kind of like a shake up in your life to get it to just change things, to just, I feel this dissatisfaction in you, like you just aren't happy with how things are. This isn't how you pictured your life, and you're not satisfied. It'd be one thing if it wasn't how you pictured your life, but it was better than you ever could have imagined, but you aren't happy with how it is. It's like you've settled for things as they came, and you weren't exactly like, you were like, okay, I guess this is just the way it is. Like, I feel like you've given up control for a long time of how your life went. Like you just went with it, but it's not what you would have done for yourself. So let's see what the Devil card. It looks so ominous, doesn't it? But this is a card of being indulgent. It's the ego card. It's the card of negative thinking and feeling bonded to something, even though they could easily lift these chains off their head, like they're not like they're bonded, but they're not. So I do sense this feeling that you feel like you're trapped in this life that has just kind of, you've almost buried yourself in this life. Like you laid down, you took the first shovel of dirt and you're like, okay, this isn't so bad. And then more dirt kept piling on top, and you're like, okay, now I can't breathe. So I feel like you're suffocating in this life that you have built for yourself, and you are struggling to see a way out. So let's see what Spirits has for their messages for you. Right away, we've got the 9 of Wands, and that card has come out in every single reading now. That is crazy. So Spirit has a huge message for us, to encouraging us to keep going and to be persistent, and to really focus on what we want in life and to go after it. This is a time of healing for you, facing challenges, but also using wisdom to face challenges. And Spirit's encouraging you that if you do this, you will meet your goals. Okay, so we've got the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. So I am sensing some financial things here. So really, this being reversed is a very good sign, because this is like you've been feeling unstable, like you've been struggling, almost like this lack mentality. But being reversed, Spirit is telling you that you will soon be stable. You will soon have the financial status that you've been wanting. And with the Six of Pentacles, I'm getting a huge message from Spirit that you're giving too much. You're giving more than you have, and you can't do that. There needs to be a balance of giving and receiving. A huge message from Spirit to balance giving and receiving. All right. Okay. And then, sorry, I got interrupted there. So that is a message in itself. I believe it is 1:11 on my clock too. So, 111 you might be seeing, which is new beginnings. Uh, it's a rebirth, really, a new creation energy. Yeah, so I do feel, yeah, Spirit is saying I feel like group 2 was more, oh, look at this. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this group I'm sensing is very concerned, not concerned, but like, is really dealing with a lot of financial matters. And Spirit is here to tell you that you are fine, that you are just fine. And you are going to have quite a bit of money coming in. But Spirit is saying, hold on. Spirit is warning with this, I think, that to not be stingy. And that's where this balance is coming into, that with this wealth that you're having, to remember to have a balance of giving and receiving. That if you get this chunk of change, or this like an inheritance, or like I feel this money coming into you, like I can sense money, like a big chunk of money coming in, and you not being smart with it. No, that is not the message. You're using that to feel, to attach your worth. There we go. So I feel like you're going to be kind of stingy with it. Like you're not going to want to spend it. You're going to be scared to spend it because you don't want it to go away. But then that creates this lack mentality. So I think Spirit is warning you of doing that, cautioning you. But look forward to this nice little nest egg coming in for you. Just have a balance with it. Okay. I also just got the message to make plans with it. That way you're not just like, I don't know what to do with this money. Like actually come up with a plan to do with it. And whether you actually like follow through on that plan, that's up to you. My cat Elvis is using the bathroom right now. And he's just letting it go. So I always see that as a message. Just letting it go in front of everybody, don't care. All right, and then we have the Seven of Wands, which is about another courage and strength card. So I always get this, like, when I get readings where strength and courage comes out, it automatically makes my defenses and guards go up, like, oh God, what do I got to be strong about? What? No, something bad's coming in. I got to be strong. Like, no, that's not what this is at all. This is that times are going to be confusing or difficult. And it's just encouraging you to stay true to you. That people might be coming, especially with this money coming in, there might be others coming in that are going to try to influence you on what to do with your money. And you have to stay firm to your beliefs about what you want to do with your money. Okay, that's good. That's not bad at all, actually. That's great. And then with the King of Cups reversed, I'm sensing that this is going to cause you to be off balance a little bit. And you're going to feel easily triggered because this feels very specific, so it may not resonate with you, but I am sensing with this money coming in and people are going to come out of the woodworks and just kind of be nice to you all of a sudden, or have an interest in you that they never had an interest before. And so Spirit is encouraging you to it's going to hurt your feelings probably a little bit because you thought that they were above that. But money can be a very powerful motivator for people. And people don't even realize what they're doing sometimes. Although they probably do, but they ignore that feeling. So I do sense that you are going to probably be a little emotional about that. You might even have some conflict in your relationships over it. But money is never something to fight about or over. So fine, just stick to your beliefs. And Spirit says you shall overcome. Okay. And then we've got the Chariot, which is going after what you want, going for your dreams, despite what other people are trying to put in the mix. Other people are trying to tell you what to do with your money and things. And you have to stay true to what you resonate with, what you want to do. And here we've got so much Pentacle energy here. So I definitely sense finances. 10 of Pentacles reversed. We do have several reversed cards, but like these two being reversed is actually, or this one being reversed is actually a really good thing. So 10 of Pentacles, your ideas about success are misaligned, out of balance. Do you actually desire the money? Because why? Does it give you security, a sense of security? Do you actually want money, or you want the things that money gets you? Okay, so that was kind of a message in the last reading as well. So just be again, I'm getting this sense like you attach your value and worth to how much money you have. So you do struggle to let it go because as you see it leaving, it's like your self-worth is lowering. So I'm getting the sense that Spirit is really encouraging you to not base your worth on material things and to find a different reason to value money. And yeah, there it is. I knew it. The self-love card. Okay. These all came out. I'm just going to go with it. Sometimes I feel like it's the message and sometimes I don't. But this one I am sensing that this is the message. Okay, so I got 2 cards also from the last group. So you guys probably may want to check out group 2. I'm even starting to wonder if this is one big message for the collective, but maybe not. So I am sensing this love is self-love, the value that you hold for yourself. I'm not necessarily sensing a new relationship, but just you, what love. I just saw 22 on, yeah, so, wait, what? 22 is about relationships. And, at the beginning I did say that I sensed a twin flame or a high soulmate level relationship here. So that, I think Spirit's like, girl, get it together. You're very focused on money. Oh, this almost feels like a continuation of group 2, honestly. Because yeah, this Empress energy right here, but it's reversed. So the Empress is like the pinnacle of what, the divine feminine. She's confident, she's creative, she's nurturing, she's fertile, she's prosperous, she's maternal. She is everything you would imagine that a female figure at her highest self would be, right? But then she's reversed here, which is like the opposite, that you're insecure, you may be smothering in your relationship, you may lack growth and be codependent on your person to feel. So I am sensing that you're putting the value of yourself on outside things, and this is another encouragement from Spirit to go inward to find value. What value do you have? Well, with this maternal card, are you a mother? Are you a father? That automatically makes you super effing valuable. What is your value as a human being? Do you spread love to people? Do you try to do the right thing always? Are you making a difference in anyone's life? Are you making a difference in your life? When does it become about everyone else and what we do for them versus what we need to do for ourselves? You can't do for anybody until you do for yourself. So I'm sensing with the Empress reverse that you can't lose yourself in this relationship, or you become needy, you become codependent, your value becomes dependent on how they act towards you. That's losing yourself. When you have self-love, you can act in a relationship the way you want to act, as long as it's, on your true high path, and then they will come along with you. They will rise up with you. But if you turn into this codependent, always seeking validation, then it's not going to work, and you're not going to reach this Empress level here. And this can be for the males as well. This is just divine feminine energy. And we had the yin and yang earlier. So this is like the divine feminine. I was hoping the divine masculine would come out, but it has not yet. The High Priestess is feminine power. So I am sensing some feminine energy in this group. And I can tell you're a very intuitive person. You connect with energy. You are spiritual. And I'm getting that Spirit is saying tap into that in order to understand love and your value better. Yeah, Spirit's really encouraging you, because you do have this ability to connect with them easier than others, to do that, to make it a point to do that. I am wondering about this anxiety, mystery, intuition. Okay. So yeah, there is some mystery around this relationship, some illusion here that what is this illusion? And I with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm seeing that Spirit is telling you you don't have to worry that any illusions will be exposed. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this worry, and then this Wheel for the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune card. I'm sensing that your job is to listen to your intuition about the situation, your relationship with someone, and to be honest with yourself, and because you do sense something. I sense this anxiety or worry in you, and like, but the Wheel of Fortune card coming out lets me know that it will expose any illusion. It will expose the truth. I am Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. Change is coming that's out of our control. And it is going to expose the truth. And that is the change that's coming. It exposes the truth. And then it's up to you to decide what to do with that truth. So let's see. I'm I don't know which direction to go, Spirit. Help me out. Okay, I'm getting to pull a yes or no card, but what is our question, Spirit? Is this Empress card representative of who's listening to the reading? My question is, who is this Empress card? Is it you or is it someone else? Let's ask that, okay? Is the Empress card the person listening to this reading? Are they representing this Empress card? Okay. So some of you, okay, I got 2 yeses and 2 nos. So that means there's several people in this group where some of it is a no, some of it is a yes. I'm going to read all of these cards, and if it doesn't resonate with you, then leave it. If it does, then that message is meant for you. So let's start with the no's because they came out. So if this is not representing you, the fog of illusions keeps the situation ambiguous. So there's that illusion again. However, the fog dissipates, like I said, revealing the unexpected. This new reality coaxes you toward a magnificent transformation. Your life becomes rich with new friends, great fun, and wild surprises. So that message really resonates with me for this reading, that because it goes along with these other cards, that the fog is going to lift, the illusion will be revealed. And then the other no card said, you will awaken from the call of great deeds. Big victories are not far away. They come to you naturally because you possess the polished qualities of a leader. Your confidence in the future strengthens. How could it not? So those that is no, I am sensing these are the masculines that are in this group right now. So if you is a yes, I am sensing these are the feminines in this group. Okay. So let's see. Yes, this is representing you. Good news and joyful events explode into your life. It arrives like the light at the end of a dark tunnel. Hope and inspiration return for a quick resolution to the situation. Expect unusual offers to come to you, providing you with boundless good luck and world-changing achievements. Words and ideas are your greatest tools. That is amazing, because with this Wheel of Fortune, and it says that boundless good luck, this is the card of luck here. And world-changing achievements, I always get the sense of a world in this card. Words and ideas are your greatest tools. So if you I'm getting like start a blog, start a some kind of social media channel to express your ideas, really speak the truth, speak this is the High Priestess. I am sensing High Priestess in this person right here, that you are someone that people just kind of gravitate to, and y'all have these deep conversations, and you leave people feeling like you understand them, and you do, because you have a deep intuitional sense about them. You're a very spiritual person. You connect to energy, you meditate, you really tap into this knowing that there is a team out there in the non-physical that is helping us to achieve our highest path. And so the other females in this group, you got a yes that this is a unique time of necessary changes. How about every single card talked about changes? Strong-willed qualities are manifested. You bathe in the rays. Oh, sorry, in the rays of unprecedented joy. Future. You notice it says unprecedented joy. So this is joy that you've never even felt before. Future changes wrap you in a blanket of sweet dreams and enchanted reality. So the Empress energy I'm feeling from this is that you're about to embark on this beautiful, wonderful journey that you never even knew you could experience. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune showed up, because it is turning is turning events in order to create the destiny, the event in your later. Oh God, Cassie, get it together. I just see the wheels turning so that your destiny comes in a way that is so unexpected. Okay. All right. We're going to end there. Group 3. Thank you for sticking it out with me there to the end. I do encourage you to share your energy with me by liking or commenting, subscribing, following, sharing. Any way you can, give me a connection to your energy, just to make the messages stronger and clearer and more specific for you guys. Now, if you are interested in a more personal reading, because these readings are for the collective, so I have a lot of different energies. If you'd like a more specific message just connected to your energy, you can reach out for a personal reading by going and visiting my Etsy page as well as my Fiverr. And yeah, if you want to see other videos or go back and check the other groups in this video, you can, whatever you feel drawn to. I am on TikTok now as Spiritual Teacher for You. I don't have much content yet, but I will be on there adding more things. So look at that and check it out when you get a chance. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook as Spiritual Teacher for You. And on Etsy, I'm Spiritual High Oracle. So, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for being here. Much love and light to you.